Good morning, happy Tuesday. I just got to my classroom. There was a dead fly on my desk and I saw that my elder ball has fallen down again. It was down when I came in yesterday. I put it back up and it fell down again. So I gotta put that up. I brought in a bunch of bags of Cheez-Its because one of my kids demands Cheez-Its all day long, and then the other kids of course want Cheez-Its, and it's not fair for just that student to get them. So I have a bunch more bags of Cheez-Its. And I am just exhausted. Yesterday was a day. All of my students were back, which was really nice because I missed them a lot. I had a lot of students out the week before, but it was crazy town. I had a thinking maps training in the morning, which was really informative and great. I came back in after lunch, and I think just like not being here in the morning just like started us off just like, I don't know, the kids were just like crazy. They were excited to see me. I was excited to see them, but it was just like a lot because especially in the afternoons, they just have so much energy. And there was just so many behaviors. Yesterday afternoon, I got bit. I got smacked in the face. Other students were bit. One of them drew on my chest with like marker. I don't know. It was just a lot going on. Hopefully today goes better. Tomorrow I have my first lesson observation of the school year, which I feel ready for it. I had like my pre-observation meeting, so I feel like it'll go well. Well, I don't know if it'll go well, but I feel like I'm prepared. I know what I'm teaching. It's the same thing we do every morning, but hopefully the kids will do a good job, and if they don't, like he's not grading me on that. You know, you can't really control the behaviors to an extent, so it'll be what it'll be. But I thought today I would just do a little day in the life video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sophie. I am a TK through first grade self-contained special education teacher. This is my first year teaching a self-contained Sped class. Last year I taught fourth grade. And yeah, so I will just kind of take you through the day. I probably won't vlog much at all during the day, if at all, because it'll probably be crazy and I just don't know that I'm going to get any footage. But I will kind of show you what we're gonna be doing today, and then I'll check in with you after school. I don't have any meetings today after school, so very excited about that. I don't have any meetings before school either, which is nice because yesterday I had a Sped meeting after school. Last week I had like 2 7 a.m. meetings, which is just so early. So yeah. Okay, the calm before the chaos. Also, one of my girls ripped off our door decoration yesterday amidst the chaos with all the biting. We have a new letter this week. It's I, so I'm going to put these posters up. We're going to do a cute candy corn craft today. So I have and then we need to cut this.
I'll pick this one. 6, 10.
Good.
2 plus 4.
What about this one? Is it O? For octopus. We made it through the day. I have my emotional support Capri Sun. Today was a lot better than yesterday, for sure. We did centers today. We got through basically everything. I wanted to do science, but we didn't get to it, which was fine because we did a craft and then the kids did some iReady. I've been like really strict on them of not only like getting their minutes done, but actually passing lessons. And I have like some kids that I need to sit right next to, because if I'm not next to them, then they just like don't do the lesson. So we did that, and I sat with one of my kids and he passed the lesson, so that was good. I also got some weighted things from OT, which I'm really excited about. I emailed the OT last night and asked, and so he brought in some weighted belts and things for my kids, and I was trying to get one of my girls to use it today because I think she'd really benefit from it. But she, like, of course, is defiant and would not come over. And then my, like, two of my other kids who don't need this stuff, but I was like, we might as well just make it normal, you know? So they were using it, and it was really funny. And we were going out to lunch, and I was like, where is the belt? And he was like, oh, it's right here, I'm wearing it. And he had it around his waist, and it was just really funny. I took a picture of it. He's like, don't send it to my mom. So that was pretty funny. I'm trying to think, what else did we do today? We did, during math, I made these pumpkin task cards that were number bonds. I had made like addition and subtraction pumpkins and leaves that they did a while ago, but now that's really easy for them, and we're moving on to number bonds, and specifically like filling in the missing numbers. So if it's like 8 on top and 3, filling in what that other pumpkin is. And that's such a difficult concept to, like, not only for them to learn, but to also teach. And we've been working on it for a while, and the kids are starting to get it, but it definitely takes time. So I did that with them today. So I'm hoping tomorrow when we do centers, I'm going to have them do that on their own. And I think because we did it today, and like, it's not a new concept, we've been working on it for a while, I think they should be able to do it on their own. Will they focus and do it? Probably not, but we'll see. So we did that today. I made these fun little fall matching games. I want to make them for every season because I just think they're cute. But I have some different ones. So for my kinders and my lower kids, we did matching letters. And so those are in the back. I'm not going to get them. I think I might have shown a video of it. If not, I'll show you another time. They're all on my TPT, but it's like I think it was like a leaf or something, and then it had the A, and then there was like another one that had a pumpkin in it. And so I was like, okay, what letter is this? And then we just went over all the letters that we learned. So A, and then I would hold up 2 cards, and one was like an ant and one was a bear, and I'm like, okay, which one starts with A? And they would take it. So that was good practice. And then I have these, which have a CVC word and then a picture of the object. So they're all messed up. Okay, so like, here's a fox, and then this one says fox, and so I would have them read it and then find the match and then just put them together. Because I have test cards that I made that's like a CVC word, and then they pick, like, if it's a cat, there's a picture of a cat and a bear, and then they would like circle it or mark it, but then they would just end up looking at the picture and then just like guessing, which, like, that's not the point. I want you to actually learn how to read. So I like this because I have literally a ton of them. This isn't even all of them because I was like, I don't need them all cut and ready for today. But I would just have them read it, bin, and then I put out like 3 pictures. I'm like, okay, pick the bin. So that was fun, and again, I did that today with them, and then maybe tomorrow I'll put that as like an independent center or activity. Like, I'll still use it with the kids, but then I'll also have it available for them to just like practice on their own or with AATA. So we did that, and those activities went well today. Then they made their candy corn. I prepped this morning the candy corn craft, and I always print it on just like colored cardstock, but the multicolor packs only have like 3 or 4 of each color, which is like super annoying because I obviously need more than that. So I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree after school today because I want to get beads, I want to get shaving cream, I need to get like the crinkle paper for a sensory box that I want to make with the new matching cards that I made. So I'm going to see if they have like colored cardstock paper. I like using the cardstock for the crafts just so it's a little thicker. And then I have my TAs cut it and prep it. And then the kids, all they have to do is like glue and then like draw a mouth or whatever. So it's super easy for them to do. And they love it. It's really fun. So far we have up our ghosts that we made. We have the candy corn, and then we have the leaves. These apples also came in it. So yeah, I'm like, we need to finish all of the spooky season crafts before October ends. So we did that today. I also have my picture dictionary word wall. We have our fall words up still. And then I think I talked about this in my last vlog. So if you didn't watch it, go watch it. We wrote sentences about fall, and I have like my sentence strips up. I don't know if you can see it, but basically, I'll zoom in back here. Oh, I can't zoom in, can I? Just kidding. So I want to print out my Halloween picture dictionaries and then just cut up the pictures and put them up tomorrow. And then I already have the worksheets all printed and ready. So that way when we do centers, not only my first graders will be able to do some Halloween sentences and writing which will be fun. So we'll do that. So I need to prep that tonight. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. I'll go walk to the back and show you. But yeah, I'm trying to think if anything else eventful happened. Oh, we planted our plants, which I think I talked about this morning. And at the end of the day, I went to take them out. They're behind the windowsill in the back so that like we could see them because they're actually growing. We planted them on Friday and like they're already growing. Like it's crazy. I like thought it would be fast, but not that fast. So I took them out and I was like very clear with the kids. Like yesterday when we looked at them, I'm like, okay, I am the only one who can touch them. Like, you know, and so I'm taking them out from beneath or from behind the windowsill, and I literally hear the kids go, oh no, and I look and the cup is on the floor and all the soil is on the floor, and I just look at the kid and I'm like, this is why I said do not pick them up, and immediately just starts hysterical crying. But the plant was intact. I picked up the soil that still had the seeds in it with the plant and I just stuck it back in the pot. I'm like, I think it's fine. I'm like, it should be fine, don't worry. But then I showed him that I planted 3 other plants because somehow I knew this would happen, of course. So, but I was like, it's fine, it was an accident. But I'm like, this is why when I say don't touch the pots, we don't touch them, because that's what happens. And then even when I was like putting them away, my tea care is like handing me the cups with the plants in them. I'm like, I really appreciate your help, but please, I don't want them to fall and get soil everywhere. So there's still soil on the floor in my room. I tried to wipe it up, but I don't have a broom. So try to wipe it up a little bit more because I feel bad. I don't want to like leave it for the custodians. But yeah, but besides that, it was good. And yeah, I had like a million worksheets in my extra worksheets bin, so I was going through them. I'm going to put those in the heat protector. These I'm going to hold on to. These I'm going to hold on to, and those I threw away. Here are the plants. Of course, I need to move all of this. So here are fall birds. So tomorrow I'll take those out and put up the Halloween ones. These are all stuff for centers this week. Oh, it's not in that one actually. In this one, so this is what the writing center looks like. So I have like differentiated versions of this. So tomorrow they'll do like the writing the words and tracing, and then the next day they'll make sentences. So last time we did that, I wrote the sentences on a sentence strip. Before we write, we go over the fall words, and so I take them out, we point to them, we read them, and then we go over all of our sight words. Those are not all of them, but some of our sight words are up there, and then I like take out all the cards and put them out, and then we come up with sentences. So I call on each kid, and then they tell me a sentence. Like last week they come up with the pumpkin is big and orange, the leaves on the tree are red and orange. And then all of the words that are our fall words, I put an orange box around them, just so they know like those are words that they can look up and see. And then all of these sight words I underline. And then I modeled like, oh, I can use the sight word and my picture dictionary to help me read the word, because in addition to just the words up here, I also have this picture dictionary that says fall vocabulary, and then it has all of the words with pictures. I think I also have the Halloween one on the back, and so I give them to the students, and so that way they can just look at the picture dictionary so they know how to spell the words, and then they look at the sight words, and then I also write out the sentence for them so they can just copy it. But they've been really good about like, oh, I know how to spell the word the, or I know how to spell the word my, and then they like write it, or they're like, oh, let me find it, I know we just read the word we, and then they find the sight word and then they copy it. So that's been really helpful to like watch them figure it out kind of on their own and gain some independence with that. So that's what we're gonna do the rest of this week for writing. And then I've been like trying to organize this better. This just has a ton of worksheets for centers this week. Today we learned about verbs, we learned about nouns last week, so I have some worksheets of nouns. Our letter of the week last year was B and S, and then this week is I. This is my TK stuff. We have alphabet tracing, the flashcards. I have these math Velcro activities that also I'm going to use in small group for TK. And then I also just started putting together, oh, these are the pumpkin cards that I was talking about with the letter and then the picture. I have these like puzzle cards that I'm going to use with TK and Kinder. Not TK, Kinder, and then Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This is my TK bin. A lot of them are working on cutting, so I have that. And then finding the difference and coloring. So, yeah. here are the candy corns. Look how cute they came out. Her little hair and her lipstick. Like, they wanted to make their candy corns scary. I was like, wow, they really are. So yeah, then we have our cute leaves, and yeah. All right, well, that was our day. It was very eventful. I am exhausted, but very grateful that we had a better day than yesterday. I told my TAs, I was like, as long as nobody gets bit today, it'll be a good day. And nobody got bit, so we had a good day. There was a lot of screaming, there was throwing of furniture, but nobody got bit, so mission accomplished. Yeah, so I am gonna go so I can get some more stuff done in my room and then head out because I want to go to Dollar Tree, and hopefully they'll have all the stuff that I want and it'll be cheap. So I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.